I know why you're here. You care about your photos. You probably have your great-grandparents, your grandparents, and your parents' pictures too. I'm guessing you are also the primary photographer in the family. Every family needs somebody like you. In fact, every club, every team, every classroom needs somebody like you. You're here because your family photos don't belong in a sale bin, but you're not sure what to do with them. Share Family Stories Photo Solutions can solve that problem. I started SFSFS.biz because I know how that feels. You are not alone in your concern. I felt exactly like that in January of 2007. I was cleaning my craft room where I have boxes and envelopes and crates full of photos. I got really sad because I was wondering, who will love these pictures when I'm gone? So, and this is true, about 1 or 2 days after my boxed up pictures made me sad, I was invited to a party and introduced to a personal publishing company where I could make storybooks, posters, and cards with my pictures and tell their stories. It was literally the answer to my prayers. I couldn't wait to start telling my pictures stories in posters, storybooks, and cards. I was really excited to learn that I could add digital art so my projects could be more than just photo albums. They wouldn't be boring. I admit, my projects don't have the tactile factor that scrapbooks have, but then I don't worry about glued-on embellishments falling off over time either. Besides the excitement of having a whole scrapbooking store online, I found I could publish multiple copies of the same project to give to my mom in Oregon, my dad in Ohio, my daughter in Nevada, and my son who lived in Utah, and of course one for me. In a nutshell, my projects are all made on the computer with digital scrapbook art, so I can order multiple copies of personalized posters, storybooks, cards, canvases, metal prints, playing cards, cookbooks, and more that have the look of a scrapbook without the mess, time, and limitations. Hi, my name is Donna Regis, and you just heard my story. The company I was so excited about? Heritage Makers. In fact, that same week I became a consultant. I immediately signed up for a free account because I couldn't wait to start putting my pictures into a format that people would actually look at and would tell why the picture was taken, what was going on. That's huge because our first assumptions may be correct, but are often incomplete. I took the top 2 pictures. There really is a story about each one. What do you think the pigtails are? Can you guess the P&S? Obviously, this picture features a tree. Wow. But here's the pigtail. My mom and her husband were moving up to Forest Grove from Las Vegas in fall 2011. I wanted to make a book that would show them my favorite spots and welcome them to Forest Grove. Leaves don't change color in Las Vegas, so this was just one of the pictures I used to illustrate our beautiful fall colors. I love this little yellow tree. It symbolized individuality to me, so it hangs in my office where its gold label encourages me to be myself every day. Did you guess that this is my daughter and her daughter, my granddaughter, in the wintertime? You would be right, but there's more. This picture is explained in a little 5x5 book called See How She's Grown. I ordered 6 copies of this book for gifts. Did anybody guess that my daughter is wrinkling her nose at her daughter's stinky cat food breath? She had just grabbed a fistful of dry cat food and stuffed it into her mouth. I acquired the 2 pictures below. I've been told the story about my mom and me, but I only know the other picture as my grandma swinging a golf club. Darn it, that's not much P&S. My father was a newspaper man. He not only wrote, but in the 50s, you took your own pictures. The photo of Mom and me was taken for a feature article about another boy and me on our first birthdays. We were born the same day in the same hospital. It was perfect for a page in a birthday book that my sister and I collaborated on when Mom turned 75. Even though I don't know much about my grandmother's younger years, this picture was a great addition to a 12 by 12 tile my mom and I decoupaged. One last thing. If you've ever used Shutterfly, Snapfish, Blurb, Tiny Cards, or a photo developer to make a photo book, then you already know the importance of preserving your pictures and stories. That's the purpose of this website. Check out this quick montage. You can see what happens when I take a simple photo poster and add some of Heritage Maker's 90,000 pieces of digital artwork to it. This is a very basic poster. You could make this at some of the websites I mentioned, but why limit yourself when you can turn a favorite photo into a work of art? I don't want to be presumptuous, but if you're still here, then I think you're ready to do this yourself. Let's get you signed up for your own creative account so that you can make your first project. Click on the Sign Me Up button right now. As soon as you have an account number, I'll put a free card project into your creative studio.